Good to see you.
All right there, Revenants. Welcome back to Code Vein and the Road to 100. And today, I know we're supposed to be continuing pacifist stuff, but I've been getting a lot of questions about bayonets and such. And I thought it would be fun to kind of run through here with Artemis, which is kind of a true bayonet blood code. And since Mia's got the Brodea, and a lot of people talk about the Brodea and everything. So for single shots, not your charge shots, the Brodea is like second fiddle in a lot of ways to the Thunderbolt. As well as the Libertador. For single shot, basic, regular shots, no charge shots, the Thunderbolt is by far above and beyond the max damage that you can get out of a bayonet. But the Libertador intensified is the charge shot king, if you didn't know that. So you want to go for the Thunderbolt fortified or the Libertador intensified. Thunderbolt, you don't go for the charge shots, you just go for the regular shots on this. And for the Libertador, you just go for the charge shots, not the regular shots. So, but for this build, we're going to go for basically what Mia is running here with Artemis in a little bit of a supercharged kind of a way here. So we should have good I-core recovery on Blood Grab, while at the same time being able to actually let's just go for the Ivory Grace. So this the Night Thorn is what you can go for if you don't have the Ivory Grace at this point. If it's your first playthrough, if it's your successive second playthrough or whatever, go for the Ivory Grace. That'll be better. And this will get you a really good way to get through here. You'll have I believe it's about 2 or so on your I-core recovery here.
It's all or nothing.
Yeah, okay, 1.15, and if you go for a drain activator, oh, we don't need blood-sucking blades, that's right, I forgot about that. So 1.53, because the reason you don't need blood-sucking blades is because with regular Mia, your blood-sucking blades do not stack. It's just in the event that somebody does not have blood-sucking blades active, so it will save you some I-core along the way. So make sure you pay attention to if Mia has activated it or you have activated it. They don't stack on each other. So anyways, we'll just go through this.
I'm on my way.
Not too
I see
interested in
something.
continuing the pacifist setup and everything. So we'll keep this running for now. Okay, and this fella, we're going to have to go for a little bit of I-core recovery here. Okay, and we'll go ahead and blast him here a little bit. And between me and myself, we should be able to take these guys down pretty quickly and easily here. Okay. Nice. And you can see there that doing pierce damage against these guys is going to be a-okay for us here. And we can go ahead and get this guy going here. We'll go for a couple backstabs, and we'll just go ahead and blast this guy. And this is where, thanks for the pose there, Mia. This is where the benefits of all this can come in exceptional here. Okay, and we can go ahead and just shoot these guys from across the way here, which is great. And okay, this guy's gonna blow himself up. And we'll go ahead and get some I-core here. Okay. So you can see that using just the regular shots of the Artemis blood code here, you do have some pretty good damage overall. And it's not any... Whoops, I missed the dodge there. It's not any kind of crazy damage, but it's definitely significant enough that you can actually, you know, have a good enough time damaging the enemy while at the same time being able to get enough I-core, not really to keep everything going in your blood code, but if you do go for backstabs and such like this, you can have massive amounts of I-core recovery, and then you can go right back into all of your damaging attacks and such. And if you're dodging around enough, then you're able to do very good things for blood grab, being able to get all that I-core back and everything. So it's going to be good here as we just kind of go through. Now, going for blood against the successor here is a horrible idea, but since we'll have both Mia and I going at it here, we should do fine. And if you don't have Field of Thirst, obviously you can switch that for Blood Sacrifice if you don't have the DLC. And that's kind of where this was headed, was more of a non-DLC kind of a setup here. And so that's kind of why all of this can be used in such a way here. Okay. And there we dodged, so we got some I-core back, which was nice. Okay. And as you can see there, we are able to completely destroy everybody here. So we'll go for a couple of shots on this guy. And 2700 is not too terrible. If we were going for the Thunderbolt, it would be up over 3000 there. So keep that in mind also, that again, if you want to go for the max damage possible on this kind of a setup here, you go for the Thunderbolt. But the Brodea is a pretty good, decent overall bayonet. However, it does suffer from, you know, just some of the idea here of what it is. And a double fusillade rondo there to bring this guy down. Easy, easy, easy. No problem at all. Now, using it as a slashing weapon is fairly okay. It's not anything that's incredible. And as you see there, the jump back can have some issues at different times when you're trying to, you know, space yourself amongst the different enemies and such. And so as you saw there, it was definitely, whoops, I wasted that Field of Thirst. I was gonna hopefully drain out a whole bunch of I-core from that, but oh well. But you can definitely get some good damage with it as an actual weapon, but it shines best when you're using it as a as an actual bayonet. Whoops. Oh man, really wasting the I-core there. Okay, and we'll go for, oops, I said we'll go for a couple of drains here to get some I-core back. Now on this fella, we're going to have to get a backstab once if we can, but he's typically not too excited about me getting backstabs on him, so we'll just go for a couple of drains here. Okay. And that should do us nicely here at the moment. Okay. And let's do this, and fusillade rondo. Good. And as you see, it does have, because it has a multi-hit mechanic into it and everything, we have a really good amount of stagger built in. I guess we'll just go for blood-sucking blades so we don't waste the I-core here as we go through the sand. And the sand gets everywhere, and it's sticky, and it's hard and coarse, and it gets everywhere. But as you can see here, we're, oh, whoops. Yep, definitely wasting the I-core there. Okay. Oops. But as an actual weapon, it's not a bad weapon by any means. But as an actual bayonet, it does very well. Okay. And he's gonna shoot. Good. Okay, we'll do this. That'll stagger him in place there. And then we'll go for another fusillade rondo here. That should stagger him for a little bit there. Get him, Mia. There we go. Okay. Very good. Not too horrible, if I do say so myself. But yeah, it definitely, here with Artemis having access to blood grab, definitely is useful. Not too terribly a whole lot, but definitely during like boss fights and such, where you actually have good chances to actually dodge the enemy. There we go. And it works out very well. Or if you're going one-on-one versus a whole bunch of different enemies where they actually have good telegraphed attacks, it can do very well. But when you're going for something like this where you have multiple enemies all around and such, it doesn't really come out in the best of ways to have your I-core recovery at the highest as possible. Now, if we wanted to, if you again have the difference in your bayonets here between the Thunderbolt and the Brodea, the nice thing about the Thunderbolt, right, is that it is crush damage at distance, and the what is this? The Brodea here has it has pierce damage in the bullets. So you're able to do 2 different kinds of damage if you are running the 2 different bayonets at the same time. I hope Mia doesn't fall down the hole here and die. Okay, looks like she's a little smarter than Jack. But we should be okay here with what we're running, and we'll probably get a little bit of opportunity to dodge, but not really too much opportunity overall, and there's really no reason to worry about this fella here or anybody along the way here, because we can simply just ignore all of them and continue on our way, because there's we're already at 30 ichor. That's plenty of ichor to go through the fight like this. And during the successor fight here, we'll definitely have to watch for Cognitive Zeal, Field of Thirst, and Gift Extension at all times to make sure that we have ample enough ichor to fuel ourselves. Now, if we are getting pretty low, then we will definitely want to head on in and go for a couple of slashes close in, and the 4th slash will send us backwards, which is not too terrible in a fight like this where there's a lot to dodge all over the place. The only thing is that that does not count as a dodge, so you actually have to dodge and gain focus on the bar for your stuff to work. So keep that in mind as well. Okay, and we'll go for overdrive, and let's go for a step booster. Okay, and Gift Accelerator will help our Fusillade Rondo. Now the bullets will the bullets always come out at the same speed in the same interval, but the attack animation can end before you are done with the bullet shots. There's the jump back was going to sort of help us if we were going to not be so close there. Okay, let's go for ranged impact there. Okay, pretty good damage there. Okay, and it's coming after me. Yep, okay, go heal Mia. Good. Okay, I was gonna say she'll probably go into a stagger point here somewhere. Oops, okay. So you can see there that it definitely was a good amount of damage there that we were doing. Okay. Oh, gotta get out of the storm here. Okay, and we're gonna have to recover some ichor here, so definitely do this. And that's good for staggering her. Thanks, Mia. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. Okay, and we'll heal again. Get her, Mia. Good job. Okay, we'll go for some more ichor here. Okay. Okay, good. She's down into stagger, so we can run up here and get a little bit of ichor back. Okay, and just doing regular shots here at the moment, right? Whoops. Mia, please. Thank you. Okay, let's heal. Mia, don't get hit by these. Good. Okay, let's heal. Oh boy. We're gonna get hit. Yep. We were right in the middle of the storm there. Oh wow, Mia, thank you. No, no, no. Okay, where are the hands? They're going after Mia. Okay, Mia's definitely saving the day here. Okay. Oh, of course the hands are coming after me now. Okay, we're dead because I'm sucking at dodging right now. Now we're leaking pretty bad, which is really, really bad. Okay. Okay. And we're gonna need a pure blood here to get rid of these leak problems. Okay. Oh no. Alright, good. Alright, we got some stuff going here. Oh my goodness. Thanks, Mia. Oh man.
Be careful you don't heal too much.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay. There we go. Oh, good grief. Get her, Mia. Oh, it's over. Oh man, well, definitely we're on the outskirts there, for quite a bit of it, but you can see
You're really
that just
okay.
going for the regular shots, you definitely have quite a bit of damage actually that you can put out on the successor if you need to,
I'll be right there.
without really too much consequence. But as soon as you get into that death loop of going down, 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 there's really no coming back from it
Civilization
because
sure was
you're
great.
using your iCore to do all of your gifts, you're using your iCore to shoot, and you're not really having a huge amount of recovery because you're just constantly going down, and instead of doing your gifts and shooting, you're constantly healing. But it does do the job adequate enough,
I'm on
but
my way.
it's not the Brodea. This is why it's overcome by other bayonets as you continue on through the game. As soon as you get the Libertador, or if you finish up the DLC 3 and get the Lord of Thunder, the Thunderbolt, then it all kinds of dissolves very, very quickly. Okay, and I'll show you this time the Thunderbolt here, and because it does crush damage, you will see her you will s- you will see her into a stagger state
Thanks.
more quickly than what we were doing before. Okay, and let's go for a step booster and a gift accelerator. Okay, and let's go. Okay. Oh, whoops, and I need Fusilier Rondo here. There we go. Okay. Okay. Of course, oh good, she stepped back into the pool here. Okay. So you can see the damage numbers there stacking up quite nicely. Oops, she's too far away, of course. Oh, bad timing. We're dead. Almost dead. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. And you see here that we don't have the range that we had with the Brodea, but it's much, much, much better of a damage set that we have going here. Okay, and we're out of the storm. We have to wait for Field of Thirst. Oh, okay. See, now we're into the dead loop, where we oh yep, where we're constantly getting slammed by these spikes, and we don't have a good pattern here to dodge. Okay, there we go. Okay, yep, that'll put her into stagger, because this also is crush. Okay, let's go ahead and there's another stagger. Good job, Mia. Okay, where's the blades? There they are. Okay. Oh, are we out of the storm? Barely. Oops, we're not close enough. Ouch. Okay, let's go ahead and heal up here. Oops, let's go ahead and heal. There they come. Yep, we're dead. Mia, thanks. Okay, and let's head on over here. Okay. Okay, they're coming after me. And we're leaking iCore, so pure blood time. Okay, and we're constantly getting slaughtered here. Okay, Mia, thank you. Oh, and Mia's dead. Okay, but you can see that she goes into stagger state much more effectively with the Thunderbolt. And as soon as you start getting hit, it's pretty much all over at that point because you get stuck in that death loop. of healing and dodging and healing and dodging and healing and dodging and trying to get repositioned back on the successor. But it is a lot of fun to kind of use the blood veil and code and or the blood code and weapon that Mia uses. We'll switch back to the Brodea here, but you can see the distance that you can be from the enemy is considerably much more with the Brodea on the regular shots than with the Thunderbolt. So that is one very good thing about it, is that it does have pretty considerable distance on how you engage the enemy, which is really, really nice. Because sometimes that distance is what you need to make sure that you are able to actually get the damage when you need to, because every shot really, really, really does count. And if you're not able to take the hits when you are shooting, then you're putting out not enough damage per I-core whenever you're getting there. So we'll take our time here with Eva again. Okay. And let's go for the Fusilier Rondo. Good. And sure, that's good enough. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good damage for now. Get her, Mia. Oops. And of course we're leaked. So let's go ahead and change this to a leak removal. Oops. Okay, where's I-core Quadrant? Okay. Yeah, it's coming after me. Okay, we're dead. Thanks, Mia. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. Again, you get off the rhythm on that, and it's absolutely horrible. Okay, we're able to get a few shots here. Mia's using her Guard of Honor, which is great. We get 30 seconds here of extra damage. Okay. You need to stop with those hands. Stop being so grabby. Okay. Oh. Wrong time.
I feel more effective already.
Okay. Oop. Into the center. No way. Thanks, Mia. Okay, and we're probably dead here. Dodge. Okay. Here come the hands again. Okay. So that is where bayonets come out horribly, is the fact that you don't have continuous damage. It's only damage when you're actively attacking the enemy, kind of at distance and such. And there's no real easy, exceptional way to continually get damage out if you are going for the regular shots, which is pretty bad that's the case, because the regular shots are really, really nice because they don't cost a lot of I-core, and they get a pretty decent amount. We're dead. A pretty decent amount of shots off. I mean, but the problem is there's no way to speed them up. There's no way to increase their damage. There's no way to get them to a point in the regular shots where you actually need to do full-on straight-up damage. So if we make a tiny little adjustment here, and we go for this and this, and let's see here. Yep, here we'll go for charge accelerator, and then we change this up and we go for the Libertador, and this is where it gets, you know, just so much better, just because of having access to having access to time crunch and speeding up those attacks. And you could go for, instead of this, you can go for this and cleansing light, and obviously that's
Take your
like
pick.
the
I'll
ideal
follow.
way to go about engaging with this, just because of the fact that you know, you don't really have a lot of chance to dodge in and out of the different attacks here and such. So just a few little updates and changes here, and all of a sudden we're using the same
Sure was
code
great.
and the same blood veil and everything, and you'll see just a crazy marked increase in our damage because we can actually go for the charge shots. Okay, and also if we wanted, we could go for iCore efficiency, and that would now cost us 1 iCore. We won't have the damage increase from really anything here, but the nice thing is that since the Libertador does about 50% more damage already than the Brodea, we don't really have to worry about having something like ranged impact or overdrive active, because we're already at that higher threshold of damage. So as good as Mia is and everything, she definitely, whoops, she definitely does still have some issues in her kit overall, because what is this? Artemis is a very, very good blood code, but it does have some shortcomings when it comes to your availability of different options. Okay, and this, and we'll still grab up here. Actually, we'll grab ranged impact here. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. Good, and we'll do this. Okay, and this, and hopefully we don't get slaughtered in phase 2 here. But you'll see quite a difference here. Okay, so we're already at 25,000 damage, and we can shoot and run. So you can see the crazy amount of increase here just from having a charge booster and the time crunch and everything active here. Makes a huge difference. Oh, we took a bad one there. Okay. And we've got 2 iCore, so we're still hoping our health recovers here. Okay. Good job, Mia. Okay. And let's go ahead and heal that for now. And this is why Eva's bayonet is so good, because of just the amount of damage that it can do. Kind of even on some of the even on some of the lower abilities here and stuff that we have, and we should be taking her out here in the next 1 or 2 shots, or we're dead. There goes Mia. Come on back, Mia. And there we go. So just a few little changes here in how the build operates, and it's completely over. Just because of the fact that you know, the Brodea just doesn't have the full-on damage. I mean, this was kind of not a fair representation between the two of them, but the fact of the matter is if you're going for the Brodea, if you go for the regular shot, even though you can't speed it up, it still is pretty decent iCore damage per iCore for that bayonet, but at the same time, there are such better opportunities out there that you can have access to. And blood grab, when you're doing bayonets, even though it sounds good, it doesn't really get you high enough of an iCore value, excuse me, on your drain rating here to warrant any kind of actual recovery. But if you play really slow and really patiently, then you can actually get in there and do a couple of dodges here and there, and you can get back a considerable amount of iCore. Now, it is not really good for the Successor of the Throat like this, but somebody like the Queen's Knight Reborn, the Skull King, those kinds of things where they have pretty good telegraphed physical attacks where they're not attacking you from across the arena, then it can do much better than here versus Eva. But anyways, yeah, I think we're kind of done with the pacifist stuff because that was kind of getting boring. But we'll see you guys back here in Vane tomorrow, and thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you then.